Okay, I just literally went live. Like, just pushed the button. Baby, it's 6:01. I'm live. I'm talking to you. People are looking at me on the screen like I'm nuts. Anyway, welcome to Happy Place Aquatics. My wife decided to call me just as I went live. Literally 3 seconds before my picture came up. So now my live has me talking to my old lady for the first couple of minutes. Welcome to Happy Place Aquatics. Oh, another great day in the fish room. Just put out a short on Noisy, the Midas cichlid. It has not been out that long, and it's racking up views already. I'm loving it. Absolutely. We're fired up. My reply to that sentence, we're fired left. I don't like going up. I don't like the people to the left of me. Welcome, Doodle Poodle. Welcome, George. God damn, there she goes texting me now. Love her to death. Play-by-play of what the woman's doing. So, guys, this is just Sunday aftermath. It's the weekend. The weekend's over. Yeah, this is what's left over of what we have of the week. So, my weekend as followed. I went to Michigan, and I got to hang out with a really, really nice gentleman and his girlfriend, or his lady, as he calls her, because he's a proper gentleman. Calls her his lady. Helped him, install sections of a fence. Did some questionable stuff. I'm joking. Had a great time. There's videos coming out. Just stay tuned. You guys seen the lives yesterday, so you know where I was. If you don't, I was at Noisy's house. Dropped a short a little bit ago of the Noisy, the Midas cichlid. Like I said, it was doing in the first couple of minutes. It has done great. So that's awesome. Don't forget to hit that like button. Guys, it's going to be me by myself for a while. So I don't have a guest this weekend. We're going to wing it. We're going to bring up a non-hobbyist, and we're going to talk to a non-hobbyist about being a fish enthusiast. We are going to just enjoy ourselves. It's no pressure. It's not that kind of live stream. It doesn't need to be. I don't need stress. I just need some quality time with some cool people. So, guys, memberships are available. You see that scroll at the bottom of the screen every weekend. You don't have to, but you can. It's up to you. Don't forget, though, I do want a like and a subscribe. That I do want. So, but yeah, everybody seems to like Noisy the Midas cichlid. Can't say I blame him. He's a stud. He is a straight stud. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Who's going to come up? I know Slim Tim's probably going to. Which one of these fuckers is bubbling like that? Man, you'd swear up and down that this thing was going crazy. What's up, Joe? You'll be driving and listening. I appreciate it. We'll need to conversate at some point in time. You said you were off the next 2 weekends, so we'll conversate when we can meet up at Agna Aquatics. It's a great place to go, by the way. If you're in Northeast Ohio, Agna Aquatics is the fish store to go to. I promise you. If you guys watched Price Tag's video today, you will see some of the fish from my local fish store and his tanks. So It's my local fish store. It's not real local to him, but it's local enough. Just 1 calorie, not local enough. No, it is very local for me. It's 4 minutes from my house. I'm friends with the owner, which is a bad thing. Real bad thing, especially when it comes for fish, because I end up with a bunch of fish that I really don't need. But it is what it is. Oh, excuse me. It's the second Pepsi I've had today. I'm trying to cut myself back a little bit. Got to lose some weight. January's coming. We absolutely do, my friend. We absolutely do need to get together. So you're off next weekend and the weekend after? That could be a good thing. I've got to make a couple of videos. I got a review video coming out on a product that I received. I've got another review video coming out for some other stuff that's here. I got to finish my North Fin video. All right, we'll talk. I got your phone number. We'll conversate. But I got some videos coming out. I got one coming out tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I decided against it. I just dropped a short today. I've got the video loaded and ready to roll, so I'll probably drop it tomorrow sometime. It's just that kind of day. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Oh
yeah.
Hi, I'm what people call Doodle Poodle, but I'm Slim Kim's wife.
And she is a enthusiast and not a fish keeper. Well, maybe she keeps fish.
My fish?
And Oscar's getting big.
Yeah, he is.
Uh-oh, it's time for Tim to upgrade. Oh, there goes the little boy with no shirt on.
Oh, that don't work.
I can't read it.
Oh, no, she can't read it. Leave it alone, Tim. He says, hi, a sexy mama. So what's it like being married to a fish guy?
Well, at first, when him and I started dating, I knew nothing about it.
Oh, he creeped that in on you.
Yeah, he did. Now that we're together and we're married and everything, it's like his hobby has become more into, he wants more and more and more. To the point that somehow he's convinced me to agree to have a whole fish building outside that we're eventually going to build.
Yeah, buddy. It's okay. It's addicting. It really is. Everybody talks about MTS, which is multiple tank syndrome. This is definitely a hobby to where you're going to have multiples of fish tanks. God, do I know. I mean, I'm sitting here. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 right here.
We have 6 up and running. And there's like one on hold. Tim's finishing a stand to move these guys, which we may be downgrading some of them. Maybe like one each, except for the other Oscar, which hasn't really grown.
That's because it's competing for food.
Yeah.
And if you move the bigger ones, that guy will pack on some size real quick.
Hi.
So, fish building coming soon. Well, this is a big shocker, but there's a fish building coming very soon for me as well. So.
Oh well, this is like way later down the road, like several years from now.
Mine's probably in the next 2 years. It'll be a 40 by 40 building, and it's going to have more fish tanks in it than I could possibly think of. However, the only one that is not leaving the fish room is going to be the big guy behind me, because I'm not carrying that up them stairs. It just ain't happening. That thing's 500 pounds empty.
Yeah, made me when we bought those 2 125 gallons. 120s. Sorry, he corrected me. We bought those. I was begging him to let me go get the neighbor, and he would not let me go get the neighbor to help him. So I was helping him carry it inside the house. It was
You
not
have you have no idea the amount of fish tanks that my wife has helped me carry.
fun.
Like, let's see. She helped with this one. She helped with the two 125s that are down here. She helped me with the 90 that's on the stand over here, the 275s behind me. She helped me with every one of them down here. Literally. I mean, she is
carrying majority of the fish tanks. Oh well, let me rephrase that. I could not help Tim carry the fish tanks in because I was pregnant with Eleanor. So I couldn't help with that. His daughter, however, did. He hated it.
I'm sure. It typically, when it doesn't have anything to do with, something they want to do, kids don't typically tend to like it.
She knew I couldn't do it. So, what are you doing?
Other than running around with his little bird chest hanging out, I make fun of him for that all the time.
It's okay. He came by work. Well, had to work today, and he came by and he brought Eleanor and everything, and he was eating lunch. And one of my employees, he wasn't on the clock yet, and he started telling him that he was my husband. And he's like, "No, really?" He's like, "I thought you'd go for more masculine guys." I was like, no, I'm not into that."
What's up, Noisy?
Hello.
Sean's an awesome dude. I spent the day with Sean yesterday. Drove up to his house. We had a barbecue, built a part of a fence, and just had an overall good time. I wish a lot of you guys lived closer. I really do. I wish a lot of the people I deal with lived closer.
Tim's like, "I wish I could see Jimbo." I was like, "Well, I don't really have money for it."
Yeah, that's a drive. It really is. I had a blast. I really did. It was a good time. One of these days we're gonna have to get together, all of us, as that live. I don't know. I'm gonna say within a state or two of each other. We're gonna have to meet at an event. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be like the Keystone Clash or if it's gonna be at an Aquashella or something. But we all need to meet somewhere, and I think that could be like a fantastic video / time.
I told Tim I would like to try going to Aquashella, but we haven't really discussed it.
Daytona, it's coming soon. It's at the end of next month.
I've been closing lately, so my schedule's like all over the place, and we're going on vacation in like 12 days. So
So I used to work at Taco Bell a long time ago. I think that was my second job ever in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually started as a manager. I was hired as a manager. Never managed anything before, but I started as a manager. I'm like, why?
It pays better.
Thank you, but why? Paid really good.
Well, I'm an assistant general manager, so it pays even better.
I think I was like a crew manager is what they called me.
A crew team trainer.
Something like that. Had a different name back then, I'm sure.
Well, they used to have crew team trainers, and now they don't. Because Tim was one, but we didn't actually have that position for him, and he was like a manager, but couldn't write anybody up, and I was still above him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Granted, he trained me on how to do everything.
Welcome, Garcia. But I don't know what got all of us as excited about fish as it has, but we kind of ran with it. Man, that Oscar is looking great.
Yeah, he's huge. Yeah. And what's funny is that the fish love Eleanor. But I love the baby. Like, they'll follow her around. Like, he's right size of my hand.
What's up, Larry? For everybody that doesn't know, Larry is my nephew. He is a United States Marine. He is a yeah. Boy left home when he was 18 and ain't been back. Good job, man. Should be up for retirement soon for the Marine Corps, if I remember correctly, within the next couple of years. And he's been doing I'm pretty sure he's been doing Pokemon championships with his daughter. They've been traveling the world and stuff. It's pretty cool.
How do you do that?
I have no idea. I guess I would have to get into it a little more to figure it out. But I see he's always posting stuff about they're going here and doing championship tournaments and that. I'm like, cool. Making memories with your kids, you know? Be like us going to different fish shows and things of that nature. So I understand the excitement. Hell, I suck at Pokemon Go.
I don't suck at that one. I don't know if you remember, but I do have a Pokemon tattooed on my leg.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
I want to try to talk Tim into getting one, but
A Pokemon? You should get you should get Tim to you should get him to get your name tattooed on his forehead.
No. He had his ex-wife tattooed on his arm. That's now covered up and they're divorced.
So he's been to Africa, London, Canada, Hawaii, Puerto Rico. They're going to Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, and Colombia. All doing
I'll never have a name tattooed on my body again.
I'll bet you put my name on your body, bitch. Oh, I told somebody I was going to put their name on my ass. Just the words "your name." I was like, I'm going to put your name on my ass. They're like, no, you won't. I'm like, you're right. I'm not going to go get a tattoo on my ass. That'll hurt. I got to sit down.
I think the number one tattoo that hurt me was getting the line work for the Pokemon on my leg. Because it's in the center of my leg. And I didn't eat very well before the tattoo appointment. So I ended up passing out and Tim had to come get me.
I'm going to say the one that hurt the most is going to be the one on my left calf. I've got a, what is it? It's a Chevy Monte Carlo emblem tattooed on it. What Pokemon do you have tattooed on your leg? Do you know its name?
It's Bailey. I don't know if I can. Tim!
Hurry up, Tim.
Ah! I broke it.
Uh-oh.
it. It's okay.
Tim, technical error. Okay.
Who's a Pokemon?
What?
I broke it.
She broke it. It's all your fault.
Yeah, it's my makeshift prop
Here we
rod.
go.
Oh, look at this. Severums are packing on some size, too.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
There ain't no parasites either.
I've got a whole batch of them over here behind me that I'm waiting for them to grow out so I can get rid of them. Whole batch of Severums. I probably got, I don't know, probably 100 of them.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yep.
No, there's not. Just the one Pokemon.
So I got a picture today that he said that's the Pokemon's name.
Bailey. It's a second evolution.
What the hell? He's gonna get a tattoo of a gar. Uh-oh, Tim, you're gonna get a tattoo of a gar, my guy. How often do you feed your shrimp?
Gengar? I don't know.
Ah.
Fire truck seems more for Tim.
It's 420. I made it. Better late. Yeah, that's correct. Absolutely. So my Oscar is over here moving a tube around. I've got a 4-inch piece of black PVC pipe in there, about that
Mhm.
long. And she gets mad and moves it around the tank. I found it
Isn't that-
standing straight up.
But isn't that bad for the tank?
No, not at all.
You
People
can't
put
damage the
PV
tank.
No, it's plastic. It's not going to.
Okay.
She is, and if it does, just an Oscar. I got 3 more. No, it's not gonna. She'd have to do a lot of damage to push it to make it break.
Tim was watching, I think it was Silent.
Uh-huh.
And he just bought an aquarium and then found out that it had a crack in it.
Yeah, I seen that. I talked to him about it, I don't know, like 2 days ago. Me and him were talking about it.
So I may not watch everybody's channels, but I do hear it from him. So I'm eventually watching it, just not on my own channel because I'm either asleep, busy with work, or with baby.
There's a handful of gentlemen on here that I talk to on a daily basis. Tim is one of them at about 8 o'clock every morning.
Oh, okay. So he can text you, but he can't text me good morning. I get it.
Shit. I get a phone call.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna text.
Sorry, Tim. I get a text and a phone call. I'm
He
special.
was on to me about not calling him.
But yeah, there's a handful of gentlemen I talk to on a daily. Jesse's one of them. Me and him were conversating about that. And he was talking about it, and I could just hear that, like, the heartbreak in his voice.
Yeah,
he was
Tim was like upset about it. And it made him nervous about the 120s.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, if Salem wants to, Jess, if he wanted to, he could fix that tank. It's
Yeah,
just gonna cost some money.
Tim was telling me how he could fix it like 2 different ways, and he could either take off one of the front pieces and then get more acrylic and make another one and actually fix it, or just make it into like a plywood tank.
Yeah, that's a glass tank, so it would be glass. I think a piece of glass for it's about $800.
I think that's what he was telling me. I'm
Glass
not
is
100%
expensive.
there.
Glass is expensive.
Anything's expensive nowadays.
No, not anything. Nothing's expensive. Gas isn't expensive. I was talking to the gentleman Shamu yesterday, and he told me what he was going to pay for gas. It was like $4.69 a gallon. I think that's what he told me. Let me see if I'm correct on that. I don't want to be an ass, but I am pretty sure I am correct on that.
Tim, how much do we pay for a gallon? Or just ignore me. That's fine.
$4.19 a gallon. We are $2.89 a gallon. What's up, flatbed?
What? How much do we pay for gas a gallon? I think it's like I think it's like $3.89. Yeah, $3.89. It takes me like $35 to fill up my tank for 2 weeks.
That lasts you 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Jesus. So my van has a 22-gallon tank. Let's see. It's typically at about 20 to fill it up. It's like $60 to fill my van up. And that lasts about 4 days.
Oh. You remember my Toyota Yaris?
Yes.
Yeah, that lasts me 2 weeks. And that's from going to work, dropping off Eleanor, picking up Eleanor. Go into the grocery store.
Flatbed, they're 316 in North Dakota. J Rock is 350-ish in Colorado. What's going on, June? Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just
Tim
economy
put
is just
high
killing us.
grade in his truck, and it's like $80-something a gallon, or like not a
For a
gallon.
full
but
tank.
like- yeah, but he never lets it go to empty.
I definitely wouldn't. 345 for Mystic Pets. That's up there as well. But hey,
Oh,
man,
389.
everybody's gonna save us. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I can't wait for all this political crap to be over with. So everything, can kind of half-ass get back to normal.
I'm not one for politics.
I'm just
I
tired
told
of
Tim, I'm
every
like,
time.
you can talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk
No.
with you about it. I don't do politics. I don't want to hear it or anything.
I'm just tired of every time I turn the TV on here. Like if I'm watching, say, YouTube here
Mhm.
on my TV, it's like every commercial on YouTube or every ad on YouTube is nothing but just straight political. Bleh. I'm tired of seeing it.
We went to church last Sunday. I had just closed the store at 4 a.m. and went to sleep, and then we went to church, even though I was dead. And we were going into the church, and they were trying to ask us if we had registered to vote. And I
At
was like,
church?
that is not okay. Yes, at church.
No,
At church.
that is not okay.
I was like,
Okay at all.
yeah, I don't want to go to a church that's going to be all political and bring politics into the church when, yeah, I get some things involve the church, but shouldn't be bringing it in. It should be about God. It should be about worship.
Correct. 97 cents in 01. So I remember back in the day, I had a 1991 Cutlass Sierra, little 4-door V6 car. I would go to the gas station with a $20 bill. I would fill my car up, buy a 20 ounce of Pepsi and a pack of cigarettes, and still have $5 left.
That sounds like
That
something my dad would say.
It's a good old days. I don't like the name bashing. I want to hear what they're saying. They're going to do. They all lie. Everybody lies. You need to keep politics and religion away from each other.
Yes.
I mean, that's two things you really don't discuss with people, but they shouldn't be in the same building.
Well, they had a little stand sitting outside the building with a piece of paper handing it out. And I just straight up told the lady, I said, I will not vote. I will not register. I will not vote. And she didn't like that I said that because I was straightforward with her. Tim just kind of pleased her just to make her shut up. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I feel that voting is somewhat of an importance, but at the way the things have actually went in the last few elections, I don't even know if it matters.
Right.
We ain't got enough money. So I seen that Eleanor is crawling.
Yes.
Just wait. Why are you running 89 in that truck, Tim? Dude, it's a Dodge Ram. I wouldn't put 89 octane in it. I wouldn't pay 89 octane in my car.
The first time I filled up my car, he was like, oh, put mid-grade in it. I'm going, why? I put mid-grade in it one time, and then I put the rest, I put regular, and then I was like, it still runs the same. Why am I paying extra?
And they claim there's additives and this and that in it. No. I don't believe it for 1 minute because it's all trash. Vote for the non-politician. No politics for me. It's been my New Year's solution for 5 years. Awesome. Hey, now Silver Creek and your Maserati that you got sitting out in the yard, that's Suburban.
We've had a bottle. We're happy.
I would throw some 89 in that bourbon.
I Yay!
Manual said to.
Can you see yourself, or is it too tiny?
Hey, Tim, who the hell is Manual?
Hmm?
Mystic Pets, why would I be ignoring you? I've put a. Where did I ignore you?
Yay! She's been mad at me lately because I've been closing and Daddy's been taking care of her.
She looks like she's mad.
A little bit. I mean, I was closing for the past 2 weeks and I was either asleep, was sending her to my parents or daycare. And I was like, I'm trying to sleep because I had to be there from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. And it was just ridiculous. And then there was one day I was supposed to go home at 12 a.m. and I ended up having to close. So I worked 14 hours.
That's a long shift.
So she's been kind of mad at me, but in those, and 2 weeks ago, she learned how to crawl and clap her hands and everything.
I definitely wasn't ignoring you, Mystic Pets. I didn't even get the notification that you sent me anything. So I have two different on my messenger. I have two different Facebooks that I go back in between. My personal one and then Happy Place Aquatics. So I definitely didn't. If I missed something, I'm sorry. But I don't ignore people. That's not how I roll. Eleanor, what's your favorite fish?
Oscar.
Oh, she said an Oscar.
Which one's your favorite? No. Look at the fishes. No. She likes the cichlids. The fish normally follow her around and come to her, depending on if anybody else is in the room and they haven't been spooked. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, are you trying to talk to him?
All right. Holy shit, that's a lot of cherry shrimp.
Oh, we have cherry shrimp that Tim just told me when I got home that apparently laid eggs. I'm waiting for him to correct me.
You could put the panda cories and the albino cories in either one of the either the bow front or the regular 10.
They
Or you
have
can
big-
put it in the 20 long. You could actually put all of the cories in the 20 long. Oh yeah, I definitely ignore his all the time. I ignore everybody's all the time.
Can't hear you through a door, honey.
Yay, it's raining. I hope the windows are up in my car.
You
If not, the interior is going to get clean.
want to go check?
Not really. I don't like the car.
Oh, well,
And I'm not driving it to work tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. I'm driving the other car.
that's one way to look at it. I'm off
I'm
tomorrow.
driving.
Thank God.
I'm driving the beater I own.
Mine
I bought
sounds like
one.
a beater.
Well, mine really is. Mine's missing a front bumper.
Oh,
It's a beater.
you remember that sound I kept telling you about?
Uh-huh.
It's still there.
Oh,
It went away for a while, but it just came back like a day or two ago. It's just not as bad. I'm planning when we come back from vacation, actually getting it completely fixed.
I know a guy.
Oh, would that be you?
Hey, I can fix anything.
So could my dad, but he's also in Georgia.
Well, tell him to get in a car and drive from Georgia up to Tennessee and fix it.
I've been trying. He won't come up here just to see her.
Oh, boo.
He has 2 granddaughters, and this is one of them.
Started with 10 shrimp a few months back. I don't know how you guys do it with shrimp. I can't. I've had ghost shrimp and they died within like 5 days.
Yeah,
Later,
yeah.
hey there, little lady.
You talking to it?
How you doing? They like my water. I think she's used to hearing my voice.
Probably, yeah.
Like she's gonna meet me one day, be like, "Hi, Jim." Like, what's up? How you? Okay.
She's gotten to where if she's around strangers, she'll react a certain way, and if she knows who they are, she'll get happy, and she'll do this now. Instead of clapping her hands like "Yay!" she won't do anymore, which was what she learned like 2 weeks ago. She'll do this instead, trying to clap.
I might have to get me some shrimp and see if I can keep them alive. Everybody tells me I don't have a nasty enough tank for a shrimp though.
We have shrimp, and they just had babies. I know the terms are incorrect. I'm sorry. Don't hate me in the comments. But
Sorry,
we
I'm looking
had
at
a
my
few
baby.
die. Shrimplets. Tim told me shrimplets. We'll go with that.
There we go. All right, orange shrimp are taking off. Ghost shrimp cherries are going nuts. Liquid rock, they love it. I ran a rainwater only tank, they love it. I run RO, they love it. How often do you feed yours, Tommy? Says he rarely feeds his. His shrimp are in tap waters with no issue.
Yeah.
Only if there's nothing else in the tank, my smaller shrimp only tanks, I feed maybe once a month ish. Yeah, I don't know. It never did anything for me. She is on well water. I am on city tap water, and the other day I went to do a water change, and it smelled like a swimming pool. So I said, no, we're not going to do that.
Ew.
The amount of chlorine they're putting in our water up here right now is insane.
I would know what that smells like because I grew up with a swimming pool.
It is just insane. Back when I had, what the hell?
What is he saying?
I don't know what I think he said back when he had shrimp the first time around.
Yeah, he said sprint.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about being strong. Tim, I knew what you meant. I like picking on Tim. I don't know. I got ghost shrimp and thought my Beto would eat them, but never did.
We were gonna get blue ones. I don't exactly know what they were called because we didn't actually look at them too well. They were really pretty and I wanted them. Tim was like, "No, they're more expensive," and I was like, I really wanted the blue ones, but we got red.
We got the reds.
My
local fish store's got blue, orange, red. He's got like
They had green, blue, and red.
He says, "Love you, Bobo."
You okay? You're not talking to him.
Why are you not talking to me? You don't like me?
Oh, earlier on the phone. Huh? Yeah.
Uh-oh. You got something to say. Yes, I 100% agree. The Cleveland Browns do suck. They did lose to the worst team in football today. And I'm happy about it because it's just funny. I'm not a sports person either. I actually hate NFL football.
I don't like sports. Well, I don't like football.
I'll watch some baseball.
I rather play the sport than watch it.
Yeah, I played baseball in high school.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right here.
I think she had a I handed her off to Tim. What? What? Thank you.
Oh. Why would they treat a well, though, is what I would like to know. Because if it had dirt floating in it, I would be a little bit cautious.
Sorry, I had to eat a cookie.
You got to do what with who?
I had to eat a cookie.
Oh, you didn't bring me one.
I can go get one, but I don't know how you eat it.
That ain't gonna do me no good.
Exactly. I'll have Tim eat it for you because it's pumpkin spice cookies.
Oh, never mind. You already said enough. You already said enough. Ladies and gentlemen, at my work this month, until the end of October, we have pumpkin spice brake pads. We have pumpkin spice cabin filters, pumpkin spice air filters. Come get them while they last. I pick on white girls for the pumpkin spice. It's pumpkin spice season. It's just, no.
That's Tim. He loves anything pumpkin spice. And I'm going, that's just too much.
All right, Joe, enjoy the wife and children. I don't know. Yeah, I would want to know. I would want to know what they're actually doing to my well that I would have to do that. Just that. What the actual fuck, Batman? Excuse my French.
I was about to say, your cousin, man.
Oh, I do all the time. Nothing new.
I will occasionally when I'm
I do
not
it.
center of attention.
All the time.
We're trying to not cuss as much because Eleanor is copying everything we're doing. So
Actually, there is something you could do. You could demand to know what they're doing to your well. They have to tell you. Demand it. Say, no, we won't go. That's what I would do. Because I actually contacted them the other day because I got an email from my city. They sent me an email telling me I need to conserve my water usage. And I said, I'll tell my 1,000 fish in the basement that. And that was the end of that email.
oh wow, my husband can't even spell my name right.
Wow.
What?
Is there one thing you would prefer I didn't do in this hobby? Yeah, Tim, that would be have fish.
Don't kill our house. We only have one home.
Yeah, you can always get another one. They're a dime a dozen. I'm joking. They're not.
Well, if my parents go, I'm the only one in the family that can get their house. So I'm hoping because it was
Sounds
handled
really-
by my parents, and it's a lot bigger than our house.
Lot stronger floors.
It also has a concrete basement.
You can let Tim go nuts in that basement.
Yeah, there's also a garage that has a concrete floor that I helped build. also 3.9 acres versus our not even an acre.
Sounds like Tim needs to build a garage.
We plan on building a garage, and I told him he could have a few fish in there as long as it didn't bother the vehicles. Until we can build a fish room.
I've seen people using the Aqua Essentials, and I'm like, I use either Fritz Complete or I use Safe. It's kind of what I've been using. Shit. I got a couple of mosquito bites yesterday.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. They're annoying. No, you have a garage for your cars and then one for your fish.
Try telling that to him.
She only uses API. Well, I use mine for both. That's what is available here at a decent price. I understand. I completely understand. But I use Seacam Safe, and then I use the actual Fritz Complete, and that's because they're both cheaper than a lot of the other water conditioners out there. Like the API stress coat isn't good for bettas, and a lot of people don't know that because it has an oil in it. And bettas are not good with oil in their skin or on their fins and their gills and such. It's not good for them. Everybody else it's fine for, but that's just like your fish with the labyrinth organs, like those and your gouramis and such. So a lot of people use it but don't know that. I'm sorry, I can't get comfortable. My back and hip are killing me. I gotta go get my other hip done. I gotta go get my other hip done.
Oh, well, Tim said he needs to go to a chiropractor.
I could see that. I am not allowed to go to a chiropractor.
He's like 37, 38. And he does trash all day, gets in and out of a truck. So, yeah. And then he's picking up Eleanor out of the hack and play that's like this close to the ground. We're going to get a crib later today. So, hopefully that'll help.
Did I miss anything in the chat? What did we miss? Did we miss anything? I'm going to have to look into Aqua Essentials.
I don't mind answering questions like you normally do. I do know some fish stuff.
What fish do you not want in a hobby?
Do I not want in the hobby?
Correct.
Uh,
What fish do you believe should not be in the hobby? That's the better question.
I really, really despise convicts.
Oh, good. I'm going to send you about 300 of them.
No! I hate them because they tried to kill all of them except for, you can't see Blue, but Blue, even Tim's screaming no.
Don't worry. I got your address. I'll send them to you.
No.
Been going to a chiropractor for 20 plus years. See, with me having an artificial hip, chiropractor's out of the question for me.
Can't get him to come up.
You trash your work truck. What? Brother.
I get it. It's does technically trash his work truck. Especially when there's like fun things to throw at it, like glass bottles sometimes.
Oh, I definitely would.
One time I was with him. This was when I worked a certain shift and I wasn't at Taco Bell yet. They had this lady that set out a bunch of glass bottles and it was kind of a really bad day for me. So we just threw the bottles and one of them bounced and didn't even break.
I watched a guy take a hammer and try to break a car window, and it just kept bouncing off. All right, Mystic Pets. I would take all of those Corys that you have in the unknown category, and I would put them in the bottom of that 20 long. That's where I would put those. You could put the betta in with the ram's horns or the mystery snails. I'd probably do the mystery snails. And the 2 bristlenose plecos, you could throw one in the 30 cube and one in the 40 breeder. And that just leaves your apple snails. You can put those wherever you want. I don't think whichever tank you believe they would do better in, you could probably put them in with the guppies, to be honest.
I love
That
my
way, if
rubber
one
lip
dies, you can
pleco.
eat them. Excuse me?
I love my rubber lip pleco. He's hiding like right under here.
You know, I seen a pleco that I haven't seen today in my tank, and I got like a fancy fin green. I got him, I don't know, probably 6 months ago, and I chucked him in the tank, and I haven't seen him in 6 months. I'm like, he's probably dead. He was there. I seen him today when I was doing a water change. He's huge.
Our rubber lip does a lot better of cleaning, but he's not been doing so hot lately. But I think if he really came out, I think the Oscar would eat him right now.
If once a pleco gets to a certain size, they kind of stop eating algae.
But he's like,
Wee big.
yeah, he's not that big. He's really scrawny. I love the colors on him though. It's like goldish bronze.
See, you got your electric blue Acara swimming back there.
Yes, that's the one from the original group that Tim and I started. The only one that's left. That the convicts killed the other ones.
Convicts are a-holes.
Yes.
I was able to feed my Midas cichlid out of my hand the other morning.
I want to feed the Oscar in my hand, but I'm a little scared.
You got to train them to do that.
I
It'll be all
know.
right. Sometimes they'll jump.
It already jumps. It we'll be asleep and all of a sudden we'll hear it tap the top and just a bunch of water splash. He'll try to jump and get the food out of Tim's hand through a tiny little hole.
I can hear these guys over behind me here. I can hear them all night down here splashing around.
I wonder,
Tim is in the
Yeah.
chat.
honey, could you possibly feed them?
You want the fish? Yeah.
Do I trust the Midas touch? Not the car repair facility, but I'll trust that fish upstairs before them.
We're gonna have to Tim feed the fish. Sprite.
Yeah, it's gonna wash out.
Do I need
Yeah.
to bring the camera forward?
I'm still catching it.
Well,
What'd you feed, Tim?
Hold on.
Fix it. Tim, bring the camera forward.
There
I'll
you
bring
go.
it down.
Kari Cichlid Gold.
I'm getting ready to try North End Jumbo. Because that's one thing I've been seeing a lot of good reviews for the Oscar.
There we go.
All right, y'all ready to see some lid thrashing?
I can barely see them.
Yeah, they're definitely going at it. That's a lot of light back there, though.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't know what's brighter, the light or Tim. You are white, my friend.
Be careful, don't make anything fall off again.
Can you hold her or
Hold
something?
on, about done.
I agree with you. That fish does love me.
I gotta put it in both holes. If you fucking won't let nobody else eat.
I was talking to the actual owner of the fish store where I got him from, and he said he's never seen a fish pick an owner like that.
Oh, they got food. Oh,
Bright light.
yeah. Every time he opens an aquarium, bright light. No, anything.
Tim's side boob should come with an insurance policy.
What?
Your side boob should come
Side
with an
boobs
insurance
come with an
policy.
insurance policy.
Hey, welcome, Atkins.
Someone said, "What up?"
What up?
Oh, that felt good.
It's fine.
I cracked my neck. It felt fantastic.
I'm hearing you in here and it's 10, 15 second delay in there.
Yeah, I can hear you talking in there too.
Okay.
So, what is the one fish you wish Tim never bought?
Oh, let me think about it.
Oh, while we're on the subject of I see the little one here. I'd like to give a big shout out to Scuba Stevo. I believe his lady had their baby yesterday. So congratulations, Stevo, if you're watching.
Was it a boy or girl?
I don't know.
Oh,
I 100% do not know. Let me look and see if I can find anything from Scuba Stevo.
I think I have two fish that I don't like him buying. I don't like him buying the betta because that was just a really bad experience for the first time I'm having a betta fish. For me anyway. I know he's had them before, but it just we kept doing water change and stuff and it just kept getting sick and not working out. And then the other one would be his rustic red cichlid. I hated two of them that we had. They would become a bully and was trying to kill all the other cichlids in his 90-gallon.
Fair enough. And as far as Scuba Stevo goes, it was a boy.
Oh, congrats.
Says he's perfect. I bet he is.
Mine's perfect. So it's
She
just
is
like
perfect.
me.
My biggest regret is my Jaguar cichlid.
I don't think I know what that is.
Let me see.
I know I haven't heard of that one yet.
And I'll show you why he's my biggest mistake. If my computer would function. Piece of shit.
Hey.
Piece of poop. Hey, let's go.
Can we say hi?
Hello? There's my biggest mistake right there.
Ah! Timothy!
Look how messed up that fish is.
I can't see it. Tim's in the way.
He got his whole back just ripped apart.
Oh. How?
I bought two of them, and I had planned on separating them. They were in the same tank together. They were the only two in there. And I had them in a 50-gallon tank together, and they had plenty of stuff in there to separate them. I mean, there's even better view of it.
Wow.
That fish is still alive.
Interesting.
100% still alive. Still kicking. Looks great.
Damn.
Welcome, Pam. And then my second one would probably be my red jewel because it killed an entire tank of Imbonas.
Watch the language. We're about to do that to her.
How?
Hey, Tim, bleep you, mother bleeper. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Say hi, Neil.
Hi. What you doing? What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Yeah. What you doing?
I'm being a nuisance to Daddy. Tim says that she's Alyssa 2.0.
Oh no.
I'm 1.0. She's 2.0.
Red
Especially
jewels
on
are the devil.
attitude.
All right, so this goes out for all the Waterboy fans. Mama said red jewels are the devil. All right, I will be right back.
Okay.
Somebody is here. I don't know who.
You want to get a piece? No. You want to look at them? Look at yourself? You don't know what to do. Let's see if I can read the chat. Mama is wrong. Hi, Pam. We have a Salvini, and he actually does pretty well in this thing. I don't know if you can see him. He just swam by. He's right here. He doesn't actually cause any like riffraff, I guess you could call it. He's pretty nice. Everyone gets along in the tank. The only one that has an issue would be the Oscar currently. He is the one beating everybody up, but he's also way bigger than everybody. I don't think we know if it's a male or female. That would be a Tim question, not me. I don't know how to gender fish. I'm learning. Two Oscars, twice. I don't know what a red jewel is. What's a red jewel?
A red jewel is a
I'll be back.
like dwarf cichlid.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What's one fish you would like me to have?
One fish I'd like you to have? A pufferfish.
A poofair?
Yes, a pufferfish. I've been asking for one for a while. Every time we go to the aquarium, the local fish store, they have these little cute little pufferfish, and then they've got freshwater and saltwater, and I always go straight to the saltwater area. And
Red
then
jewel.
that looks like a Texas cichlid.
Oh, way smaller. I mean, way smaller. Probably the size of a full-grown betta,
Oh, okay.
but has
We
the
actually saw a
attitude.
Texas cichlid the other day at our local fish store.
You said at the liquor store?
Local fish store.
Oh, I thought you said the liquor store. I about fell over.
No. The only one that really drinks in this household is Tim.
I don't drink. My wife does.
I had a drink the other night. It was a really bad close and everything. I had no closers, and we had a drink before I came home at 4 a.m. in the morning.
A red jewel took out 2 Oscars twice its size.
Uh-oh, someone's getting
Females
sweet.
are smaller, more colorful, more aggressive. I love my Fahaka puffer. Definitely a lot of personality.
Are you yawning?
Tim's lady needs a saltwater tank. Tim, get her a saltwater tank.
Yes. I've been asking for one for God knows how long.
What the actual fuck? Excuse my French.
He said he was going to start up a saltwater and then just try to keep it cycled and alive and start with coral and then try to do fish. And I was like, but I want a whole setup. I should make that part of the agreement. If he wants a fish room, he has to give me a salt tank.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
I've been
Okay.
drinking over 5 years. Congratulations. On October the 2nd, it will be 13 years I haven't had a cigarette.
Tim said bet to my thing. It'll take me forever to learn salt.
It's not that hard. Everybody overcomplicates it.
Yeah. Sounds like it. You see the fishes?
Needless to say, she took out the jewel. You could do corals. Soft corals are awesome and easy. So is Tim. He's awesome, soft, and easy. Oh. Got to pick on him.
Yes.
He's so soft and so easy. He's the slimmest of all Tims, too. Dude, it's,
Oh yeah. You should hear him sometimes. Sometimes he'll be singing, he'll go, Slim Tim. And I'm like, what are you doing?
tell Slim Tim who's daddy. Tell me. Calling me daddy. Call me the slimmest of Tim daddies. I had to.
He's probably in the other room blushing.
He said the slimmest of Tims. Definitely. Don't overcomplicate it. It's pretty much like a freshwater Planet tank. I 100% agree. I don't have any corals, though. GSP was my first coral. I still have it. I have a live rock.
I want to capitalize on that, Atkins. That is actually what I've heard a lot is if you
They can't see you.
if you can keep a Planet aquarium healthy and alive, you can do corals very well as well. So yeah, that's the reason why I want to try, but I don't know about it yet. That's too much to type.
So I guess my purple clown puke tank is one that I can probably keep corals alive in then, because Tim hates that tank. He hates my purple clown puke tank. Like, he hates it.
Don't let
But
him lie to you.
Don't let him lie to me. He likes it. I know he does.
I'm not saying nothing, but
That tank grows some plants. The bio load in it is insane for it to do what it's doing. I got plants growing on the heater. A plant attaches itself to the heater.
interesting.
It's great.
Sounds toasty.
I guess.
We got this one plant when we got the cherry shrimp, and Tim thinks it may be Christmas moss. Not 100%. I don't have a clue what it is, but it's growing.
It's green. It's growing.
Yeah, it's growing.
I might add purple gravel and salt.
Are you going to sweeps?
She going to end up passing out in your lap on a live stream.
She passed out asleep, me holding her upright, standing at church last Sunday.
I would too. Church kind of bores me as well.
Well, they were singing and it was a really soft, slow song. So,
what if God was one of us? I can do moss and Anubias. You know what? I have Jungle Val. I've got some kind of crypt in that purple tank. I have no idea what it is. There is Jungle Val in there. There's Wind Love Java Fern in there. I think there's a standard Java Fern in there somewhere. There was moss in there, but somebody ate it. What's up, Mexicali? ¿Cómo está? Don't type it back because I'm not going to be able to read it. I can understand some of it, but I can't read it.
oh, are you getting sleepies?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, there's the yawn. Yawning. Next thing you know, she's going to be snoring. She's going to be straight knocked out on mom's lap in the gym.
Snore that much.
I do.
She does. She got it from Tim. I have my Samsung watch and it records sleep. So lately I've not been sleeping with Tim and it says no snoring detected. And when I do sleep with Tim and I don't work nights, it detects either the dog that's in between me and the phone or it detects Tim on the other side of me. Because I can replay it back and I can hear the audio of it. And I'm going, yeah, that's the dog. Oh, wait, nope, that's Tim.
Nope, definitely Tim. Because you hear him like, Alabama, roll tide.
He said that we went out to eat yesterday. He said that I was apparently sleep talk and sing her toys in my sleep now instead of taking orders.
That's funny. My wife talks in her sleep. I have a Tiger Lotus on the way. It's purple, healthy, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I know people that have run saltwater tanks off of a sponge filter. People say it can't be done, but I've seen it. It was nice. It worked. I don't know if I would do it, but what I've seen. I mean, I had one upstairs running. I had a 32-gallon Fluval Flex. I had it running, and I actually had sponge in it, along with like your, what is that stuff called? See, I caught myself. I almost said the S word.
Good job.
Bio rings and bio balls in there as well.
If it makes you feel better, I have to watch Not Cussing around my parents. They're very.
Holiday Hoobie Wuddy.
I have to watch myself cuss when I'm around my parents.
Yeah.
Like very, very mad. Once they know that I'm really mad or upset or I just hurt myself really bad.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I notice on the lid is I have a crap load of salt crystals on the top of it all the time. I'm constantly cleaning the lid off, and I don't like it. But I don't want to run it open either. Evaporation is real, especially when your fish room is like 76 degrees.
Is she asleep?
Give me 1 second. Almost. Literally, those eyes are getting heavy. Your eyes are getting heavy, sweetie. Oh. Well, hello there, Tommy.
What's
Hi.
going on, buddy? Hey.
Look at the baby. She's going to sleep. She's going down. Them eyes are closed.
Until you said something.
Oh, now it's not anymore. She's not.
Yeah.
Buddy, she didn't need that. She was out.
She don't need it.
My
So
ex
she
owns
later,
the
she
food where I got discus from. She had a seahorse tank for about 5 years, ran off of sponge filters. You can use hang on a bags, just swap the old sponge media with coral rock. He said hi to his twin.
Where am I? There he is.
You need to go down.
No, I need to go up.
So how's my resident alien friend?
Good, tired, dude. Crashing. Had too much coffee
ya.
today. Too much
I
coffee.
can barely hear you, buddy.
Can you hear me now?
You
Can
still
you hear
not
me
love it.
now?
You're so quieter.
Still kind of quiet, but I guess I can hear you. Tell me your dirtiest secret, Tommy.
Is this better?
Yes.
All right. The background noise reduction was messing with my stuff, I guess. Yeah, just had too much coffee. Crashing.
I
About
get
to
it.
eat dinner.
What's good?
I don't know. We're about to eat dinner and then probably go swimming because I think we're actually going to start getting some cooler weather tomorrow.
I was talking about what's good for dinner.
Oh, fish and chips.
Oh, taking a page out of Noisy's book, eh?
We do it pretty often.
Nice.
There's only certain fish that my family will eat. I'll eat most all of it.
How about
Fish
Oscar?
are friends, not food.
Do what?
Fish are friends, not food.
Some of them are food. Heck, some of the ones in the hobby are grown as food. Well, are part of the same species group anyway. Tilapia.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all's fancy cichlids are just fancy tilapia.
Which fancy cichlid are we talking about?
A lot of them. There's dozens of them. You can pull it up on Google, like hobby tilapia.
He's doing it right now.
Damn right I am.
I think possibly even some African cichlids.
Oh,
Holy crap! I don't know
It's
if I want to.
tilapia.
I don't know if I want to show that.
That's why I had you Google it.
First one,
Uh-huh.
are you serious?
freaking beta fish. What?
Fancy tilapia.
What?
That'd be really hard to eat. It's so small.
Well, I mean,
I
that
don't
would
know
be
that
like
betta
a
are.
micro fish stick.
Yeah.
I didn't know betta were. I knew some of the larger hobby cichlids are tilapia. But
Man,
a type of it. That's not saying that they're, like farming, farmed for eating type of tilapia, which it shouldn't be anyway. Their meat is practically useless.
I think the only fish I have. I'll be right here. I believe the only fish in my fish room I have that I can eat are probably my Oscars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
My goldfish I'm not gonna eat because ew. They're carp.
People will definitely munch down on some Oscars.
I've seen that in other places. In Ohio, dude, they're actually munching down on cats.
Have you heard the song that the different songs people have been making about that?
No.
They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Ugh.
So Tommy, I tried to find the actual thing so I could post our link to
Uh-huh.
our channel.
Yeah.
And I can't find it, or how to do it, how to share it out.
For the channel itself, for people just to be able to go to it.
Yeah, for our podcast, just to get to it. You know, one of those already got over
sure.
100 views.
I know.
Adkins, I live in Ohio. Not far from Springfield either.
We're actually making a revenue on it now.
I know, I seen that. I seen the video you sent me yesterday. We finally got our 2 cents out there.
That's exactly it. Okay, let me see. Home. No. Account. Library. Is that it? Maybe we can no, that's not it. I had the old Doug
Big Doug.
song stuck in my head.
Oh, I
Nickelodeon.
have a lot of things stuck in my head.
Here, I'll post Big Food. Copy link. I'll go to the chat. I'll post the one of our episodes. We have I think Jim posted up 3 episodes already for y'all.
I have. They are eating dogs and cats. That is an actual thing. Unfortunately, it is real. I haven't witnessed it, but that is what everybody is telling me. I mean, you got to remember, these people are from a third world country. They eat whatever they can catch.
Yep. Very true.
That's normal for them.
Very true. Like a lot of people are mistaking, like they're saying they're not. I can't think of the words that other people were using, but basically, like they don't commingle with our existence very well, and it's like that's kind of what they mean. Is some of the things that we see as pets, they see as food.
Yeah, I'm
but
not
we're used to that in Texas because we'll eat a lot of what people keep as pets as well.
Man, I'm actually excited to see where this podcast goes.
Me too. And we haven't even really got built up the momentum in ourselves yet. Like, we could seriously go back on each one of those and expand on them so much. Because it's just like we didn't get to do enough or say enough or talk about enough on them. So
what's the next episode gonna be? We need to
I think we should go back to aliens, because what, we actually got all of 20 minutes worth of alien talk in on that last one. I think we should revisit that, because there's so much more like that. I'm curious of what your thoughts are on, and you know, vice versa. So it'd be a great one.
I was driving home last night from Noisy's house and I seen a unidentified light in the sky.
That was me following you. I told you I was jealous.
Well, what it was a shooting star, my friend.
Yeah,
That's the first one I've seen since I was a kid.
it was a shooting jism.
Yeah, it was, you know, jizzing across the sky. But yeah, man, it was yesterday was a good time, man. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I had a blast with Sean.
Yeah, dude, I bet.
And now
One
I
of these
got
days when I build my airplane, I'll come pick your ass up, and then we can just like land nearby his house.
so
Just chill.
you know, I was just talking about this a few minutes ago on here. I would like to go get together with a bunch of the guys and go do like a fish show. You know, like
What's
me,
up, guys?
you. Well, what's up, the slimmest of Tims? But yeah, we get together. We do, you know, maybe like all of us go to Aquashella or something. I know for you, you're closer to Dallas than the other one. So
Yeah.
I don't have a problem flying at.
I'm not
Texas.
married to a fish show because I've never gone to a fish show, so it wouldn't matter which one it was to me.
Oh,
mean-
she's on the webpage. Okay. Like, what in the world's going on here?
I do need to find some new plants that I want to work with.
We're doing a live stream, Jesse. That's what this is. We do one every Sunday. We
What's
talk
up, Jeff?
about current fish events. We typically have a guest. You know, we do
Yes.
things that way.
Yeah, you just missed my wife. She was the non-hobbyist fish enthusiast guest tonight.
Yeah, I was very unprepared for that, Tim.
Sorry. I just figured I'd help out.
I appreciate that, but I was very unprepared for that because this was going to go a completely different direction. I was going to talk so much shit about fucking Tommy, it wasn't even funny.
I mean, you still can. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, bro.
Big boy.
I say live stream, but you're still on the screen. Oh. Oh.
We are picking up a lot of background noise from Tommy, though.
Yeah, it's because he's got his noise filter off because we couldn't hear him.
Ah.
It was interfering with him. I can hear him. He sounds amazing.
What are you looking at? That's what I thought.
Man, I am about to have me some good food here in a little bit.
What kind
Is
of
it
food?
less background noise now? Or y'all just hearing the water?
It's like,
I can hear water. Huh, you got to have feelings to get them hurt. I don't have any feelings. Mine
That's
were a
true.
long time ago. You know
That's
what?
true.
I used to hand tools to my dad. I don't have feelings that I'm fucking aware of.
Yeah.
Saving his YouTube money to fix my tank. Oh, so you're actually going to fix it? You're not going to build a plywood when you're going to actually buy some glass and fix it? That would be great. I'm sad for him. I really am,
Yeah.
man. That's terrible.
yeah, I was wanting to comment on that, Jazz. It's just the way that crack went up to backwards. The way the crack went up to that overflow, I think that's what happened. Was it had a brace from top to bottom to stop that crack from proceeding any further. Because the way the water must have been pushing from the corner and just, oop, that's as far as it got. So if that overflow box wasn't in the way, I think you would have kept on going. So yeah, I feel sorry for you too on having to replace the whole entire panel. You have to disassemble the whole entire aquarium and replace probably all of the silicone if you take that one panel out.
Yeah, you got to do all the silicone. You can silicone that one panel back in, but you have to completely reseal the inside of the tank.
That's what I'm asking is, silicone don't connect to new silicone, right? But if you put a bead, in front of that, won't it still where the glass meets up?
You're still going to have to, once you take it apart, you have to scrape all the old stuff off. You
So
have
all
no
the panels,
choice.
all the panels have to come off.
No, you can leave the 1, 2, 3, 4 panels there, and you can add the new one. But once you redo it inside,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
be
If
all
you
right.
remove the bead from the inside, yes, you have to redo the whole thing. I'm saying from each seam. If you replace the one panel, do you have to do all those other seams too?
I think you'll be okay.
Or would that one bead on the inside cover all the seam meetups?
I think you'll be okay.
But that's one of the questions I've always had. If you do reseal the inside bead, you don't have to do the seams. But if you replace one seam, do you have to do all the seams? And if Garcia's here, I'm sure he's hanging on this conversation really closely too. Because I do have an aquarium that leaks, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it or get rid of it. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of torn on it. It's over at the
Make
ex-wife.
sure.
It's over at the ex-wife still. So
Well, guys, I was just summoned that my dinner is ready. I've been waiting for it. Dead serious. I'm gonna go tear this shit up.
Tear it up, dude.
all right.
I've been waiting for some chili. I'm a chili kind of guy.
Ooh, cornbread too.
Cornbread first, chili over the top, and a shitload of cheese, and it's game on, baby.
If you ain't eating cornbread with anything like chili or the flavoring of chili at all, get the fuck out of my country.
Old silicone will not stick to old silicone. You should do
Raise
all
hell and eat
things.
cornbread.
Well, there you go, Jesse. I've only resealed the inside. I've never taken I've taken one tank apart and put it back together. So, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for being here.
I gotta go too. I gotta go pick up that crib she was talking about earlier. So my in-laws are home, so I'm gonna go pick it up.
Go get her.
Later,
So,
Tommy.
yeah, I'm tired of bending over and touching my toes to pick her up. I have a playpen.
Bend that ass over.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that.
Tommy, we'll talk about the next one, and we'll go from there.
Sweet, yeah. Give me a call, man.
All righty. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for being here.
Stay fired up.
It's your hobby. Do it.